way, and Sunday was one of those games. Also rare for this team to lose two in a row. What have you seen from the guys? How have they responded? What do you say to them to help them switch gears?
Monday, it was a different meeting. I seen the focus this morning in the meetings and the game plan. Them guys were a little different, and it should be that way when you lose two in a row. And it's a lot of pride in my room and in this building. So I'm hoping them guys respond on Sunday.
You guys had 5 sacks against Washington, but it seems like it was, highs and lows throughout the entire game. You look at 5 sacks, you guys having a dominant game, but a lot of inconsistencies.
Well, I wish those sacks came on third down, so we'd have been off the field. So that's the point of emphasis. Make sure on third down we get off the field, and getting sacks is a good way.
Well, tackles for loss too. That was the thing. You look at both of those stats, and you're thinking that the defense would have been dominant, and then it's like, oh no, gave us a 19 play drive at the end.
But it ties into tackles for loss on third down. But yeah, we gotta get off the field. We had a lot of negative plays that's in our favor. It's just the third down kind of negated that.
Larry, this is kind of a tough decision that you have two starters who you guys trust immensely, even with JTB kind of dinged up. But then you have guys like Nelson and Tryon came through and had sacks. Tell me what it's like trying to figure out how much to split the reps up between those four.
I mean, you got to start with the paychecks first. The guys with the biggest paychecks, they play the most. And I mean, it's fortunate to get drafted with two guys like that. Speaking of Tryon, and it's gonna pay off, in the long haul as far as his career. I'm quite sure probably over half the other teams in the league he'll be a starter, but he got to wait his turn, like a lot of guys. And his fault for being drafted 32 and not top 5 or top 10. But no, we're trying to get him a lot of snaps. He need just keep learning, and when that opportunity calls, he just sees it, and which he has. When early in the year when he played, when Jason was out, so he's doing a good job, and I'm happy with his play.
How frustrating is it for you as a coach, especially with the guys that you have in your room, that you guys have on defense as a whole, to give up a 19-play touchdown drive at the very end of the game, when usually somebody on your side of the ball is able to make that play to get your offense the ball back?
I mean, you can look at it a lot of ways. Me personally, I just mentally what's going on, and you can get beat any week in this league. But 19 play drive with that type of talent, them guys gotta hold each other accountable. Coaches, we gotta hold each other accountable. But at the end of the day, 19 plays, you gotta get off the field with that talent, and them guys gotta come together, and that's a nice little punch in the gut. And I know them guys are gonna respond.
Have you had an instance in your career where you've been through something similar to losing two games in a row, and you're on a team that's filled with blue chip talent, with all these expectations? I know you've been on championship teams.
It happens. You gotta stay wired in. Uh, at the end of the day, this is the NFL. That's why it's the number one sport, number one league in the world because it's so competitive. And on this level, any given Sunday, and everybody knows that. And I've been there before. You know, I'm not gonna tell them that. I'll tell them that never happened. But I've been there before. But great teams, championship teams, you respond. And that's all about in this league is responding.
Is this a wake-up call, do you think?
Uh, Anytime you lose two in a row, I know there's a lot of expectation, not only in this room but outside this room. But uh, it's definitely a wake up call. You lose two in a row, no matter who we play.
Mom was really, really mad. I don't know if I've seen him that mad after a game before. I don't know if you, I mean, I don't know if you remember any of that from you guys' time at Michigan together, but I mean, does everybody kind of know just to steer clear of him, or is that just a reflection of the way the whole locker room was feeling?
He's always fiery since we played together in college. One thing I do appreciate him, and the league has changed. I think it's a different athlete. I consider myself old school, far as the losses hurt a little longer. The older I got in this league, I done seen it change. Early in my days, you wouldn't hear that much chatter after a loss. Now you hear a little more chatter. You know, maybe it's the social media world or whatever, but guys get over, in my opinion, guys get over losses a little quickly compared to the old guys like myself and Tom and our coaching staff.
You're still feeling this.
Oh yeah, it stings. It stings. And just two in a row. You know, adversity is here, and we got to respond.
Why is that? Is it because you guys as players, your validation came more from playing and doing it at a high level versus, I don't know, guys today, maybe the validation for them comes from other areas or they have more balance in their lives? Well, I'm curious why you think that is.
I don't know. I'll just sum it up that, and you know, it's the whole old school versus new school. I just think we was tougher. You know, not to say we wanted it more, but I just the mindset's a little different. You know, just a little more things are probably given to these kids a little more than back in the old days. You had to really earn it. I seen the one coach I was talking to Joe. His coach got fired in Washington maybe because you know it got too rough with the players. And my time, my dad and mother they encouraged the coaches to be rough with me. So it's a different time.
No training wheels for you either, huh?
No, not at all.
Go out there and sink or swim.
Right. And behave enough time, no water at practice.